Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I am Tia Latrice, and I am so happy to have you here today. I have two super easy, super cute fall DIYs, but before we jump into these projects, please be sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload new content. For this first project, you'll need two of these glass bowls, a tall drinking glass, a short drinking glass, and guys, I was able to find all of these at the Dollar Tree. If you're not able to find this exact variation, you can use whatever you find. You're also going to need a strong adhesive. I'm using Quick Hold by E6000, but you can use the adhesive of your choice. As you can see here, I have the glasses flipped upside down. This is because each of these glasses is going to create the base of these two pieces. Use your adhesive to cover the base of each glass and then place the bowls on top. Be sure to use enough of your adhesive to cover the entire base without it oozing out the sides, but making sure that it's enough to cover the entire base of your bowl. Because this adhesive will create a permanent hold, be sure that your bowls are centered and even on the top of your glasses, then allow adequate time for drying before proceeding to the next step. Once your adhesive is completely dry, you can move on to spray painting your pieces. For this project, I decided to go with a metallic bronze finish. This spray paint was by Rust-Oleum. I will put the link in the description. As you can probably tell, I have these elevated away from the cardboard. This allows for easier drying without the pieces sticking to the cardboard. It also allows for easy manipulation of these pieces. So if you need to rotate them in order to get a better angle or to see if you've missed any spots, this is a great hack to try. So just make sure that you elevate them on something that's going to be easy for you to just rotate and move as needed throughout the spray painting of this project. You'll want to use a couple of coats, so just go ahead and cover it in full, allow it to dry for a couple of minutes, and then go back in with your next coat. After applying your final coat, be sure to give the pieces enough time to dry before moving on to styling these pieces. Once your paint is dry, you should have something that looks like this. I think these are beautiful even without anything in them. However, I'm going to just show you a quick way to style these for your fall centerpiece. I picked up a couple bags of this autumn fill from the Target dollar spot. It costs $3 and it has 11 pieces in each bag. I also picked up a couple of these velvet pumpkins and eucalyptus picks, also from the Target dollar spot, all for $1 each. This is a great option if you're going for a more neutral color scheme rather than using the traditional orange or yellows for fall. I actually like the green and the yellow kind of together with the pine cones. But anyway, you just want to layer your items and just rearrange them until you get the desired look that you're going for. I like to kind of put the pine cones on the bottom to give a little bit of elevation to the larger pieces. And then I just tuck the leaves in kind of around so that they give some extra layers. And again, I just manipulate these pieces until I get the desired look that I'm going for. Alright guys, and here is the finished product. I love the way that this turned out. You can use this as an entryway piece, a centerpiece on your table. I love the versatility. You have so many options on how you can style this. You can put it on a countertop. The options truly are endless. And you don't even have to just use these for fall. You could definitely use them year round depending on what you're going to place inside. For this next project, you'll need a wooden wreath form and 8 to 10 floral picks. All of these picks were gathered from the Dollar Tree and Walmart. Your first step is going to be to cut each of these flower stems off of the pick. This will allow you the opportunity to stick each individual flower in the specific place that you would like it on the wreath. To do this, I am using wire cutters, but if you don't have wire cutters, you could most likely just use some regular household scissors, or if you don't want to use your scissors, typically these are pretty easy to break off just by hand. My suggestion would be to pull the stem kind of away from the rest of the pick and then just move in a back and forward motion to weaken the wire, and it should just snap off of the flower pick. It's pretty easy to do. Now once you have all of your flower picks, you're just going to proceed to sticking them into the wreath form. You really should not need any adhesive or anything like that. As long as you're able to get those tucked in securely. I like to have the hot glue kind of on hand in the event that something doesn't lay the way that I like it to. But for this project, I actually ended up not needing hot glue at all. So what you see me doing right here is evenly placing the flowers around the wreath. I usually will grab a few of the same flower and just place them around to make sure that I'm not having too many of the same flower all in one place. And then I just fill in with the different types of flowers as I go, doing the same thing for each type. There really is no right or wrong way to do this. You're really just doing it to your visual preference. I tried to add these little white, I think daisies or whatever they are, and I didn't like the way that looked, so I set those aside to use for a different project. Guys, even though we're styling this particular wreath for fall, this is something that you could truly do for any season or to even create a year-round wreath. Just be sure to use florals or decorations that will coordinate with your front porch, patio, or wherever you're going to be placing this. Just make sure that it complements your decor well, and you could truly use this year-round. It doesn't just have to be like a holiday thing. You could use this as you desire. Another cute option, if you didn't want to fill this in with all florals, you could very easily add in some cute little pumpkin picks or some pine cones or any other fall decor that you would like. Just for the simplicity of this project and for the sake of this video, I went with all florals just so you could see how easy this is to do even as a beginner. It really doesn't take a ton of prior knowledge or anything like that, and realistically this is something that anyone could do. Alright guys, so here is my finished product. And you can hang this on an exterior door. You could also decide to hang this inside. I personally think I like it better on the inside of my home, so I'm going to be using this in my dining area along with some of my other fall decor. But guys, let me know your thoughts. How did you like this DIY? Were you able to create your own wreath and your own centerpiece? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.